speeds out of the driveway into moving traffic, making oncoming cars swerve into the wrong traffic lane.
I was supposed to go on a group ride this morning, but heck, it was like 40 degrees out. Why would I do that? It's 65 now and sunny. Doesn't that sound better? So I'm riding by myself, and I'm going to do a lazy ride too. So here we go. Let's go. This house apparently has its own Instagram page, which isn't surprising since they always decorate like crazy for holidays. It's on Moore Park is the name of this street right here. And if you're ever wondering where Moore Park got its name, it's named after apricots. It's a kind of apricot that used to grow all around here. Apricot? Apricot. I don't know. Apricot. You know, in the nighttime, this might look awesome. But in the daytime, with all other things deflated, it just looks like evil Santa is really proud of the murder he's caused. This is the corner of Kenneth and Alameda. Nothing fancy happened here, but I have stories about these names. One, Alameda. I tried to look up why Alameda Road has its name and couldn't find anything, but I did find that Alameda Street in Los Angeles used to be the red light district.
Bravo!
And then Kenneth Road shows how important getting votes used to be. Still is, I guess, but not as much. This area right here was very sparsely populated, and the guy who owned this land around here, one of the guys was a guy named William Kenneth Dow. And when they were coming up with names for streets, he joked that they should name this one to commemorate his middle name. And he was surprised later to find that they had commemorated his middle name. So don't be afraid to ask for dumb stuff. You might get it. Nothing says Christmas more to me than giant inflatable murder machines from evil empires. Here's a story I read and I don't really believe. It sounds a little hinky.
Hinky. What does that mean, It's hinky.
Right here in this area, there are train tracks right over there. And years ago, there was apparently a train robbery. And one of the people who was involved in that was named Roscoe. And supposedly, that's where Roscoe gets its name. Now, Sunland used to be called Roscoe, and I guess it's possible they named a whole city after the guy who was involved with this robbery, nobody knows who he is. Was he a brakeman? Was he a guy who actually did the robbing? Don't know, but apparently Roscoe was involved. But I can't imagine them saying, oh, it's the same as city and a street and all this stuff after some random guy who may or may not have robbed a train or been on a train. I don't know. Streets get named for weirder things. And that's today's ride down. So here's the thing. I'm now at $3,229. So if I get another $271, that takes me to $3,500. I think that can happen before the end of the year with your help. So make that happen. Do it. Help people. Save lives. Be awesome. Okay. Bye.